Are you looking for answers? Are you looking for truth? Are you looking to have your inner peace and a knowing of security in life and what happens after you die, or lots of questions in life? I have some answers for you. The answer is Jesus. He's the truth, life, and the way. And I know this by my own personal experience. When I was a little girl, I was raised up in church. I gave my life to the Lord. I was baptized in water at about the age of 11. At about the age of 14 or 15, I started drifting off into things of the world, being tempted by drugs, alcohol. And a few years later, I found myself very addicted to marijuana and some bootleg homemade pills that I could buy in the area. There was caffeine pills and alcohol. I became very rebellious and hard to raise. I gave my mom and dad a pretty hard way to go. I was disobedient and just had a really bad attitude. I was one of those girls in high school that your mama's told you don't hang around with her kind of person. And so I apologize for that. But since then, Jesus has saved me. I gave my life back to the Lord when I was about 19. That was about 35 years ago. And he wiped me clean. He forgave me of my sin, cleansed me of all unrighteousness. The drug addictions, the alcohol addictions were broken. I did not desire that anymore. I haven't since then. I did struggle with cigarettes for quite a few months after I gave my life to the Lord, but I just recognized how much I needed Him. I realized I was in a relationship with a man. I had become pregnant. I was not married. I was very scared. And I knew that I needed Jesus to help me with this situation. I didn't know how to be a mother. I didn't know what to do with a baby. I was scared about giving birth to a baby. But I asked Jesus to help me, and He did. He came. He's a real spirit. There's a real war going on for people's souls. There's a light and a dark. There's a holy and unholy. There's a right and a wrong world, and they're warring for your soul and where you're going to spend eternity. You know, you've got everything to lose if you don't believe in Jesus, but you have everything to gain if you do choose to believe in Jesus and just call on His name. It's just that simple. There's a lot more to living a good, victorious Christian life than just asking Jesus to forgive you of your sins. But that's a start. It's a start. John 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him should not perish but have everlasting life." And that can be you. You can be born again today, right now. Wait no more. Right now we're in the midst of some kind of crazy coronavirus that I believe is some kind of biochemical warfare or from a corrupt area, a branch of government, or a high-tech thing going on that's trying to usher in the end times of what the Bible talks about as the mark of the beast. That could be part of it, could be a step in that direction. So, they've been talking about mandatory vaccines. They've been talking about all kinds of stuff, staying in, wearing a mask, 6-foot distancing, bare shelves at stores. And there's all kinds of stuff going on that we've not ever experienced before. But when you have Jesus, you have an inner peace. He's promised to never leave you nor forsake you. He'll forgive you of your sins. He'll give you your peace. He'll give you wisdom and direction. He'll even communicate with you. He's a spirit, and He'll communicate with you spirit to spirit. It's nothing weird. It's nothing crazy. He just comes and lives in you, and that old evil spirit leaves, and He comes in, and He's awesome, and He's wonderful, and He loves you. So all you have to do is call on His name. He's going to make some things really clear in this time in your life. And, if you need any more help, just call out for help, and He will make sure you get it. Pick up a Bible and read it. A lot of these things that are going on in the world is talked about in prophecy and in the book of Revelation. A lot of the things that we're going through is already been spoken about in the Bible. And it's kind of scary to think about, but you just put that away and you just say, okay, Lord, what do you want me to do? And He's going to show you. He's going to show you. So if you need prayer, if you need to know what to do next, if you want to have some free music and some more preaching and teaching and testimonies, go to jesusgeneration.tv. jesusgeneration.tv. We'll be glad to help you.